here we are, hanging out, right?
Beautiful birds.
Some of us are perched up here. Brit Reese is the Winchester Macaw Whisperer.
Yeah, he is. So today he joins us with some of his friends to tell us more facts about macaws and how they bring these beautiful birds, possibly come visit you. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us here. We really appreciate it.
Look at these beautiful birds. How many birds do you have in all?
I have 11 birds total, and 9 of them are these large birds, these macaws.
Oh, okay, all right. You said macaw. All right. To me, when I look at these birds, because I don't know a lot about birds, as a lot of people don't, and you're out in Winchester all the time at everything. People come up to you, I know they do. So they ask you the same thing. What's the difference between a macaw and a parrot? Because they look like parrots to me.
So the macaws are these a different type of form of birds. The parrots are pretty much about anything that talks.
Oh, so that's what the difference is.
That's really the main difference, really. So there's so many things that the parrots do. You know, parakeet, that's a parrot. So,
gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Just anything that can mimic our voice.
Tell us about some fun facts about these beautiful birds.
So they live to be about 80 or 90 years old, you know, with good care. In the wild, they might live to be about 50. You know, they eat a plethora of different types of foods. They're omnivores. They eat, you know, nuts, fresh fruit, vegetables. Ours is all a fresh fruit and vegetable, you know, food for them. Nothing processed, and you know, they're just great eaters too.
And you know,
they're messy. They're so messy.
When you got here, people flocked around you as you're used to.
Right.
You know, because everywhere you go, when you take the birds, because he takes the birds everywhere. I mean, they're with him all the time. And there you see some of the pictures right there. So here's what happens. People flock to you. They want to know more. They want to touch. They want to do this and that. So, I mean, that's just, is that overwhelming for them or what?
Sometimes, like, you know, a younger bird like Coco here, it can be intimidating to him. But the part of the reason why I bring them out is because I like to make people happy. And it socializes these birds. So they're great. We love to go into nursing homes, schools, festivals. We love to do that. We love to see people smile, and these birds absolutely make everybody smile. And they're great conversation starters. If you had any problem talking with people, people come up to us and talk to us.
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
All right, who's in front of us right now? Who we got?
So we have Scarlett here. She's my oldest. She's 52 years old.
She's older than me.
I've had her the longest.
Yes.
And then I have Rudy here also. And Rudy, she is 34. Skittles on this arm. She's a green-winged macaw. She is 27 years old. And of course, Coco, my young bird here, he is 17 years old. So these 3 are girls, and this one is the boy.
So if someone is interested in maybe having you come out to visit, what do they need to know about these animals, and what's the first thing that they need to do?
So depending on what your question, if I understand it right, so if they want me to come and visit them?
Like, let's say if it's a school visit.
If it's a school visit, I just need a room that is kind of closed off. I don't really want them to fly any more than this one already did today. I don't want them to fly up into the rafters. And, you know, just something that isn't too encroaching on them to where we can talk and visit. And then we always do photos afterwards. You know, most of my birds that I bring out to the functions, I can normally place them on people's shoulders. Scarlett is a go-to. She sits on everybody's shoulders. Same thing with Rudy and Skittles here.
Before we came on, you know, we had a bunch of shoulders here. I ran into you. We were at the Beer Cheese Festival. Of course, I met you. He won a contest, a Halloween costume contest. He brought some of his birds and dogs, and he was the Wizard of Oz.
Really?
Characters from them, and it was fantastic. So that's how Madison and I got to know him, was there that day.
Yeah.
So every time I see him out, you know, he's got these birds. But here's I'm so overwhelmed. I mean, they're just so beautiful. I even forgot what I was going to say. I got so excited. No. I got so excited, but because they're everywhere and they're so free. Oh, I know what I was going to say. You told me the first thing. Don't put my finger too close to their mouths, though, right?
Right.
So why? What can happen?
So they can break your finger. Really? So it's unlikely that they would ever amputate a finger, maybe a baby's finger if they got to chew on it for a bit. But they can bite really hard if they don't know you. It's just a defense mechanism for them.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Okay,
right?
So if someone is interested in learning more information, where do they go?
So they can reach me on Facebook, you know, facebook.com/The Macaw Whisperer. And you know, same thing with all the other social media platforms. We use the Macaw Whisper as our handle there, and you know, we'd love to go out and go to anybody's facility, and you know, we just ask for a small donation just to help, and that's all that there is to it.
It's all about smiles.
Now, can you tell us a little bit about Rudy here? Because Rudy is rocking the UK blue. It is beautiful, Rudy.
So Rudy is a true Wildcat fan. She was born here. Nah, she wasn't. But our friend Mason on Maine, he actually stitched this up for us as a last minute earlier this week. And you know, it's a great thing, but she actually was a stressed out bird. She overpreened her feathers, so this is just to help keep her warm and also to prevent her from plucking any of her feathers.
Excellent.
Well, thank you so much for being here and letting us experience the joys of these beautiful birds and everyone at home. So hopefully, if you all are interested, you can contact him via his social media and website located on the screen.
Make one of them speak before we go.
Say hello.
Hi, Skittles!
Or you can say goodbye. Hi, Skittles. And that's Rudy. Adla. Ich bin an Adler. She speaks German.
Oh, she speaks German.
She does. That means eagle. I am an eagle. Oh. And she normally says you're a chicken right afterwards.
No way.
Eagle, I'm an eagle, and she calls you a chicken.
Okay.
We appreciate you. Check him out. He's all over the place in Winchester.
Bye.
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 We've got more Everyday Kentucky.
We'll be right back after this break.